Hello, commercial dealers. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the fourth quarter. Since we're just entering the fourth quarter, then it is a great time for commercial sales. In case you didn't know it, 33% of the commercial sales for the entire year are sold in October, November, and December. You can see that over that graph to the right. This is the time to really make hay for your commercial sales. Why is that? Well, hopefully you know, but a lot of it has to do with the Section 179 bonus depreciation deadlines, which were increased. We're going to talk a little bit about today. And then also the contractors are gearing up for winter and for spring. So today I wanted to make a short video. I'm going to go through a lot in a short amount of time, but talk about the top 10 practical steps that I would do if I were in your positions in order to maximize Q4 sales. So the first part we need to do is get ready for Q4. First thing I would do, action step number 1, audit your website. The more leads we can get in through your website, the faster it closes. This could be the most important one. Make sure you've got pricing for competitiveness. We've got some big stacks right now. You've got your coupons, so make sure that you are advertising everything you can to get those leads in. Ensure the photos are high quality and make sure that they show the upfits that you have. If they're vans, make sure that they show everything that you would like for them to do. Make sure they're clean. And make sure you have that phone number routing to you, the commercial person, and not just the business development center. I have a video that is on websites that Brad Wiseman helped me put together, so I will link that in the description. You can go to watch that, but make sure that website is totally good. Step number 2, let's know those tax incentives. Like we said, this is the number one reason why the Q4 is so much better. This year, we think it's going to be even bigger than usual, because Section 168 goes from 40% depreciation up to 100%, and Section 179 is up to $1.25 million, and upfits a lot of times will qualify. You don't need to be an expert on this, but I would just read through our stuff, and then the pro tip there is make sure you just tell them, hey, check your accountant for details, but you should be able to have these savings. Let's go to action number 3, review that inventory. So we just now said we got a 33% bump in sales, so make sure you don't get caught without that inventory. One of my friends, John Piscuti, who just retired from Stellantis, just said he used to always tell everybody the worst thing you can have happen is a commercial customer come in to buy and you don't have a vehicle to sell it to them. So make sure that you do have the inventory you need, leverage those bailment pools. Make sure that you know that when you take a bailment pool unit this month, then you actually will qualify to get the coupons just the same as if you were ordering. And make sure that you have the right trucks. Do you need plow prep units? Do you need upfit vans or chassis cabs? What is your seasonal demand in the area that you are covering? And make sure you have those vehicles. If you want to see an upfit video, then I'll put the link in there. That's something I put together, but just make sure that you have those correct vehicles and you have enough of them, because we don't want to be caught without the inventory with the salesperson in there. Next, sign up for the commercial summit. This is going to be registered by October 15th, so hopefully you're reading this soon. But we do have that commercial sales summit coming up in November, the 17th through the 19th. I know a lot of you don't like it being in Q4, and I can totally understand that. They're going to move that way, but right now this year we got it in November 17th through 19th. The people that go are going to learn some practical steps on how to increase that commercial sales and fleet sales. So if you haven't registered yet, I would consider thinking about going if you can make it fit in. So now we've talked about how to get ready for Q4. Let's talk about what we're going to do when we go to market. Demo utilization. I know you guys hear me say this over and over, but make sure you're utilizing your demos. You have 24 units this calendar year that you can use for a total of up to $48,000. And if they're not used by the 31st of December, all that $48,000 is gone. I've got a video on that, and I know I've talked to you guys till I'm blue in the face on the demos, but it is free cash. The only potential negative is the warranty starts, and I'm going to talk about that here in a minute. I do want to make sure that you do know those model year 24s, some of them have gone through final pay, like the heavy duties, so you can't get credit if you put them in. If they've gone through final pay, we will not get the $2,000. So make sure it's something that has not gone through final pay. Next up is the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Make sure you know this. Make sure that you are advertising it. It is good for all 2026s. Ram knows that we've had some issues with some of our transmissions, especially on the ProMasters in the past. So we want to make sure that we give confidence to those customers. So you can go to any of your customers that have had a problem and say, we are building the best vehicles we have built on the commercial side ever. To back that, we are giving a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty so that you can feel confident in that purchase. It is something that they have directly put on in order to try and give confidence to those commercial customers, and it is a big bonus. So I highly recommend you advertise it and you know it, and you tell customers when they come in. Along with this, I told you I was going to talk a little bit about the warranty for the demos. Make sure that you know the extended warranties. You can see you can go to the Dealer Connect, go to Service Contracts and Flex Guide, and you can see all of them. But the two that I would bring your attention to is one, we've got some lower priced extended care wraps for the 26s to go beyond that powertrain warranty. And also, you can do the 10-year powertrain coverage option for the 24s and 25s. So when I mentioned that the only negative of a demo is going into warranty service, you can actually bump them up to a 10-year warranty. Depends on the vehicle, but a lot of your heavy duties in that are going to be right around $650. So you made $2,000 to put it into demo service, and then you're going to pay $600. Sounds like you net $1,400 for putting it into demo service. And now the customer's saying, wow, I got 10 year, 100,000 miles instead of the 336. They're going to be very happy. So hopefully you can know these extended warranties and utilize them to gain incremental sales. Let's talk about action item number 7, tax savings everywhere. We sent out the point of sale kits that talk all about Q4 and talk about our work ready trucks. Make sure that you are displaying these everywhere you can. In fact, over to the right, you can see that 168 section 179 depreciation table. If I were you, I would print that out and put it on every every desk in the sales room, so that when customers come up and they sit at the desk, they actually will see that and they will ask you about it. Can't hurt. I would put it everywhere. Next up is the National Association of Home Builders. So for those of you who don't know, I talked to the National Association of Home Builders about Chevrolet, because Chevrolet has had this program for years, and we had it 5-6 years ago, and we didn't do very well with it. What they told me was Chevrolet had their dealerships get involved, go out to the meetings, go to the golf outings, go to all of those things, and we didn't, and that's why they took advantage of it. So I implore you to please take a look at your local chapter. I'll pay 75% through co-op of you becoming a member, and then I'll pay 100% of you going to the lunches, you going to golf outings, any of that. I'll pay 100% of it because you're going to put your time together, and I'm going to put together the money for it. So it's almost a no-lose for you to get those contacts out there. They get an extra $1,000 when they come into the sales room, but they're not just going to come in if we don't go out and engage them. Action item number 9, build a social media campaign. So you can build a campaign to promote your vans, snowplows, whatever commercial inventory you're going to have that you're going after that certain market. It doesn't have to be anything really exciting, but you can put something on YouTube, just exactly like this video I'm putting out. You can put some different things. If you're not very creative like myself, you can actually use the AI tools like ChatGPT or Canva and tell them, this is what I'm wanting to create, a social media campaign for commercial sales to talk about snowplows. Tell me how I should do it, when I should do it, how many times I should do it, and it will actually give you the entire schedule. So I implore you to think about this. It's not nearly as scary as what it seems, and it can really bring some incremental leads into your department. If you're really terrified in order to build one of those, then you can take advantage of some of our partners that we have out there, like Commercial Truck Trader, Work Truck Solutions, Lot Links, or CF Search will help you build a social media campaign. We have a digital boost going right now, so look at those. I'll pay a portion through co-op, and you can take advantage of these partners in order to make those social media campaigns if you don't want to on your own. Action item number 10 is mine your leads. We've got the lead system that's in there. They're free leads that are dedicated to your dealership. Most of you dealers have over 1,000 in there. Now, I would ask you to watch my video just because some of those leads are great, some of them are not. but you can go in there and you can figure out exactly which ones are good, which ones are bad. My friend Kevin Flaherty out from the Northeast made a sheet that's on that video that talks about exactly how you can see where they came from, which ones are good. He's ranked them from highest and best to the lowest to the worst. And so you can see which ones are good and which ones to go after. Make sure you're using that, using your CRM to re-engage any of those leads you've got out there. So that's 10, but I'm not going to leave you without one bonus idea, and that's just going into the service department. Make sure you engage your service reps and use them also to help you out. Promote end of year fleet health check programs where you can go to your commercial buyers to go in and get their fleets checked right before they start their busy commercial winter season, and also educate the service customers on Section 179. I mean, imagine if your service manager or your service department techs are saying, hey, did you know you could save so much dollars if you switch this into a new truck before the end of the year instead of servicing this one? Have you seen some of our new ones that have got a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty? That's just going to bring some incremental leads into you. So those are my 10 plus one bonus idea of things that I would do to get ready and take advantage of the fourth quarter. I hope you don't wait and you start right now, because right now is the time that you're going to be able to get engaged, get all of that stuff going so that we can have a huge November and an even bigger December than we've ever had. I would love for you to call me, ask me any questions, see if there's anything that I can do to help. I hope you have a fantastic fourth quarter and looking forward to next year with you. Thank you so much. Take care.